the announcement, obviously. And I think I'd like to remind everyone that Britzone is open to everyone, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced English learner, you're always welcome here. So make sure if you do have free time, you can join our classes. So don't worry about that because we do not judge. Okay, and also for the YouTube, for the viewers, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can also turn on the notification bell so you do not miss our upcoming session. Okay, thank you very much, Kak Lutfan, for helping me, sharing the screen. Now, I guess it's the moment we've been waiting for. I guess let's just move on to the main session. It's my pleasure to introduce today's conductor, which is Kak Aldin Alfan. Hello, Kak Aldin Alfan.
Halo Kak Reza,
Hello, Kak. How's it going?
I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for asking, Kak. Okay, so Kak Aldin will share with us his insights and I guess personal journey on why choosing LPDP domestic scholarship is a wise decision. I think I know many of you might be considering whether to pursue your study domestically or abroad, right? And I think this session will give us a valuable perspective on why staying in Indonesia with LPDP could be a very smart move. So, without further ado, I'll give the time and stage to you, Aldin.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Okay, thank you so much, Kak Reza. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thank you very much to Britzone and Library of Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education for inviting me today. My name is Aldin Alfan Hidayat. I am LPDP Awardee, first batch in 2023. Today, I am very excited to share with you a topic that is close to my heart. Why choosing the LPDP Domestic Scholarship is a wise decision. While many students dream of studying abroad, I want to highlight how studying in Indonesia can give us equally strong opportunities to grow, contribute, and make an impact. So let's begin this journey together and explore why the domestic track of LPDP is such a powerful choice. Next slide, please. Okay, that's a short overview of my background, both in education and professional activities. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's program in integrated pest management at IPB University, and I actively mentor future LPDP applicants through preparation programs, helping them prepare their best for the scholarship journey. Next. Okay, by the way, guys, do you know where LPDP comes from? Anyone maybe can answer my questions? I mean, from Ministry of Finance or Ministry of Education or Ministry of Technology, maybe? Yeah, that's right. LPDP comes from Ministry of Finance, Republic of Indonesia. Okay, on this slide, now let's talk about one of the most common dilemmas faced by LPDP applicants, whether to pursue their studies domestically or abroad. If we look at the data on the right, the number of LPDP applicants has increased significantly over the years, reaching more than 52,000 people in 2024. However, only about 8,500 were accepted. This shows how highly competitive the scholarship is. In addition, there is also a division between STEM, such as agriculture and biotechnology, and non-STEM fields such as education and sociology. So, as we can see on the slide, STEM has grown from 49% to 56%, while non-STEM decreased from 51% to 44%. Why is this happening? Because in Indonesia, about 80% of university graduates come from non-STEM fields, and only 20% are from STEM. Meanwhile, STEM graduates are highly needed, for example, to support industrialization and technological development. Therefore, the hope is that more STEM awardees will help meet this national need. Next. Okay, there are several reasons why choosing the LPDP Domestic Scholarship is a wise decision. First is research conducted in Indonesia is more relevant as it directly addresses the country's challenges. And the second, studying domestically allows us to build stronger national networks, which are crucial for our careers and contributions. The third is Indonesian universities are becoming more competitive globally, providing high quality education and research opportunities. And lastly, studying in Indonesia is more efficient, both in terms of cost and cultural adaptation. These factors make domestic study a strong and strategic choice for many LPDP awardees. Next. One of the strongest reasons to choose the LPDP Domestic Scholarship is research relevance. When we study in Indonesia, our research can directly address the real challenges our country is facing. For example, in agriculture, we can contribute to food security and farming innovation. In health, we can develop solutions to local disease and improve public health systems. In education, we can work on improving access and quality of learning. And in sociology, we can study and solve social issues in our communities. Another important point is that by doing research domestically, we can directly go to the field, interact with local communities, and observe the real conditions. This allows us to design solutions that are practical, contextual, and truly beneficial for Indonesia. Next. Okay, in this slide, the second advantage of pursuing LPDP domestic scholarship is the strong national networking opportunities it provides. Studying in Indonesia allows us to directly connect with academics, practitioners, and researchers from various institutions such as BRIN, universities, and Pusat Penelitian Kopi dan Kakao. These networks can lead to joint projects, community-based initiatives, and impactful collaborations. For example, Prof. Asep and Miss Risti are lecturers from UPI, Universitas Pendidikan Indonesia, who received a prestigious award from BRIN as the top collaboration 2024 BRIN joint publication. At the same time, studying in Indonesia does not limit us to national networks only. In fact, many Indonesian researchers have successfully established international collaboration, working together with global institutions and receiving prestigious research grants. This means that by studying here, we can strengthen our national connections while also gaining access to international networks. For example, Prof. Dami and Prof. Purnama from IPB University received the International Frontier Planet Prize. There is also Prof. Ferry from Airlangga University and Prof. Rini from Hasanuddin University, who were awarded global research grants from the Volkswagen Foundation. Next. Okay, let me share a short story from my own experience as a graduate student. I had the opportunity to serve as an Indonesian delegate in the tropical field course organized by the University of Cambridge, which took place in Kota Kinabalu and Danung Valley Field Center in Sabah, Malaysia. I think everyone knows that the University of Cambridge is one of the top 5 university in the world, and their entomology program is the best in Europe. So it was a valuable experience, not only academically, but also personally. The program was conducted over a period of 2 weeks. Alhamdulillah, my friend and I represented Indonesia in this program. During the course, I collaborated with students from Malaysia and the University of Cambridge. The field course offers a valuable opportunity for students to experience and study the remarkable biodiversity of tropical rainforests firsthand. You can see several photos in the slide. It also includes visit to more disturbed forest areas and oil palm plantations to understand the impact of habitat change. Other highlights of the course include visits to ecotourism sites, where participants learn about ongoing efforts to conserve species diversity in the region. And during the last 4 days of the program, I conducted a mini project titled Do Bee Species Forage Differently for Flowers and Shrimp Pests? By the way, the key point I want to highlight is that although I study in Indonesia, I also have the opportunity to participate in programs abroad. Next. Okay. The growing competitiveness of Indonesian universities. Indonesian universities are becoming more competitive at the global level. Some of our scholars have been recognized among the world's top scientists, such as Prof. Anuraga from IPB University, who has been listed by Stanford University and Elsevier Foundation for his outstanding contributions in his field. Additionally, Professor Suwarno from ITB, Prof. Yoki from University of Indonesia, and Prof. Ahmad from UGM are notable experts in their respective fields. And we can see on the right photo, all universities rankings 2026 sort by total citations like Gadjah Mada University, Indonesia University of Education or UPI, and University of Indonesia are also gaining international recognition based on research output and citations. This shows that studying in Indonesia offers world-class academic opportunities supported by researchers who are making significant global impact. Next. Okay. This is about efficiency in both cost and cultural adaptation. Now let's take a look at the cultural and financial efficiency between studying in Indonesia versus studying abroad. When it comes to the academic system, studying in Indonesia typically involves a more hierarchical structure where students rely heavily on guidance from lecturers. Meanwhile, studying abroad promotes a more egalitarian approach, encouraging students to be more independent, critical, and open to discussion. In terms of language and communication, local students in Indonesia mostly use Bahasa Indonesia, with limited use of English except in international programs. On the other hand, overseas study requires adapting to a foreign language such as English, German, Japanese, or others, which also includes adjusting to new accents and terms. And then the social life. The social life is also quite different. In Indonesia, students are immersed in collectivist culture with strong support from peers and family. Abroad, individualistic cultures tend to dominate, where students must be more proactive and building friendships and support networks. Regarding lifestyle and norms, domestic education tends to align with strong okay, wait, with strong moral and religious values, while international environments often offer more personal freedom and less formal atmosphere. From a support and accessibility perspective, studying in Indonesia is more familiar and easier to adapt to students stay close to home and family. In contrast, studying abroad comes with risk and homesickness, so it can also build resilience and independence. Finally, the study focus. Students in Indonesia can immediately focus on academic goals due to minimal cultural adjustment. In contrast, students studying overseas often need time to adapt before they can fully concentrate on their studies. So overall, each option has its advantage. But in terms of cost efficiency and ease of cultural adaptations, studying in Indonesia tends to be more manageable for many students. Next. Okay, next, let's take a look at the LPDP registration second batch for this year, 2025. The registration opened on June 30 and closed on July 31, 2025. After that, applicants will go through several stages of the selection process. These include administrative selection, objection periods, announcements of results, the scholastic talent selection test, and finally the substantive selection step. The entire process will conclude with the final announcement of results on November 7, 2025. And then we can see on the right, on the right photo in this slide about tips and tricks for applying the LPDP scholarship. The first, make sure to read the latest LPDP booklet to fully understand the requirements and expectations. And the second, clearly explain why you want to pursue further study. Your reasons should be relevant to real issues affecting you or Indonesia. And the third is demonstrate what efforts you or the government have made to tackle these issues and describe the outcomes. And then you can choose your study program wisely. It should align with national priorities and your career goals. If you are doing research, ensure that your thesis or dissertation directly address the identified problems. Lastly, outline your contribution to Indonesia, including your plans in the short term, medium term, and long term. By preparing thoroughly and following these strategies, you will have a much stronger chance of success in the LPDP selection process. Next. Okay. As I close this presentation, I want to leave you with a quote that really reflects my personal journey. This quote reflects my own experience. I have learned that there is no reason to fear big dreams. College is more than academic achievement. It's about equipping ourselves to contribute to society. Thank you very much.
Whoa, okay. Thank you very much, Aldin. Thank you very much for such an insightful and eye-opening presentation, the material. That was very nice. Um, can we give an applause for Aldin virtually?
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Calvin. Thank you so much. That was awesome. Um, well, I am now sure that many of us right now learn something new from you, Calvin, and I believe that we are feeling inspired by that. So once again, thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Calvin. Okay, so let's move on. It's time for our Q&A session. So if you do have any question to ask Kak Aldin, you can raise your hand to ask directly. Okay. All right. See, someone is raising their hand. Kak Lintang Mazaya. Hello, Kak Lintang.
Hello, okay. Thank you, Kak Reza, for the
Oh, okay.
opportunity.
Yep.
And yeah, thank you, Kaldin, for the insightful presentations. I just want to know about your tips and trick, maybe about how we can make some narrative for our motivation letters that it's not sounds like our CV. How we can make our story like unique and also impactful, because I tried so hard to make some motivation letter that maybe interesting and impactful, but sometimes if when I get some feedback from my peers, they say that it's too much like it's too much descriptive, or it's not really impactful and so on. So yeah, can you give me some tips and trick to overcome with that? Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for the question, Kak Lintang. So, Kak Aldin, would you like to answer the question?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Okay, Kak Lintang, this is about motivation letters. I think motivation letters is from 1,500 to 2,000. So you should prepare what's your problem that you could to next study in, especially in Indonesia, and you can explain what is the problems and what efforts you or the government have made address these issues, and then we can see what is the outcomes, and then after that you can put you can put you can put research from many students in Indonesia, or data from kementerian keuangan, kementerian yang terkait. So you can so there is so there is associations between your problems and your efforts or the government efforts, and then thesis or your dissertation, and then your contribution to Indonesia. So there is the key to make best motivation letters for LPDP scholarship. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Kak Aldin, for the answer. I hope it answered your question, Kak Lintang. Maybe we can have one more person to ask questions if you have any. So please raise your hand if you do have a question to ask Kaldin. Okay, I'll be waiting for you guys. Okay, it seems like we have someone is raising their hands. Kak Tia, hello Kak Tia.
Hai Kak Reza.
Hello. Okay, so you can you might want to turn on your camera.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Probably.
I can't
Mhm.
open my cameras due to the bad connection, I guess.
Okay, all right then. It's fine. Please, you can ask your question, Kak.
Okay. Before I deliver my question, thank you, Kak Aldin, to share your experience and your opinions towards LPDP Domestic Scholarship. And I also have a uh, like consideration uh, to take the chance of a domestic LPDP scholarship. But aside from that, I also believe that one of the reasons why Indonesian wants to pursue their master degree or their further degree abroad, because they want to experience uh, other atmosphere. I mean, like you can get a chance of broadening your networks abroad with so many people from other countries. We can exchange cultures. We can exchange experiences from our own country and something like that. Uh, I believe that's one of the reason why Indonesian students wants to pursue their master degree abroad. And since you choose to be to pursue your master degree in domestic universities, how can you maximize, or uh, how can you experience the same thing as someone who pursue their master degree or their further degree abroad. Thank you, Aldin.
All right. Thank you very much for the
Okay.
question. Yeah, Galdin, please.
Thank you, Kak Tia. My advice is don't overthink whether you are good enough. If you have a clear vision, a strong purpose, and a willingness to contribute to Indonesia, and then you are already on the right track, start preparing early, ask for help when needed, and believe in your journey, whether it's domestic or abroad. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, that was very nice. I hope it answered the question, Katia. And thank you very much, Galdin, for the answer. Okay. Um, I think since we do not have time left for the Q&A, I think let's just move on to the next session. We will have a little bit announcement from the entrepreneur division. So could anyone please help me sharing the screen? Okay, right then. I think I'll give the time to Kak Lutfi as our representative from the entrepreneur division. So Kak Lutfi, please, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Kak Reza, and then thank you, Kak Aldin, for the presentation. There is no reason for the big dream, and then here's your big dream, everyone here, because we are open for Britzone official merchandise. Start from busy apparel, which will be closed next week for the PO, and then next week will be the last batch to produce this busy apparel, and then busy carrier and busy connect will always be ready whenever you come to the offline class, or you just easily contact me through this number 081296429759. That's my number. You can contact me, reach out to me for the busy apparel, busy carrier, and busy connect. Feel free to ask me anything about this Britzone official merchandise. Thank you, Kak Reza, for the opportunity to introduce our merchandise.
Okay. So guys, what's holding you from buying those products? Those are masterpieces. Just look at them. So beautiful, right? Okay. Thank you very much, Khalid Fee, from our entrepreneur division. So, make sure you guys contact Khalid Fee if you would like to purchase some of the Britzone official merchandise. It's ready to ship across Indonesia, so you don't have to worry about that, regardless of the place that where you live in. Okay, next we have announcement for our upcoming big event, which is Britzone 22nd anniversary. Let's give a round of applause, everyone, for Britzone, for all of us. Yay! So there will be a few upcoming event which you can participate to. The first one is Busy Brain Battle. So if you think you're ready to put your knowledge and teamwork, you can participate on Busy Brain Battle. You can join the event for a thrilling edition of stand a chance to be crowned on Busy Brain Battle Championship 2025. And the second one, we have Reels competition. I think it's your turn to share your story through Reel and let the world see how far you've come and how far you'll go. You can join the Busy Reels competition 2025 and share your busy era. That's right. The registration is for everyone and it's free. It's totally free. The last one, the third one, it's beats, threads, beats and threads. Where your outfit is not just a style, it's the sound of your favorite music, the genre you bring to life. You can also join beat and threads competition, and you can be the one who nails the coolest music inspired fit. and you can also check the details on our Instagram. Okay, I think that's all, right, for the competition. Okay, I think here is the most interesting thing if you join or if you participate in the competition. I know, I think some of you guys are questioning, what will I get? What will I get for this? You will get prizes. The winner will get prizes. You will get Britzone official merchandise and also cash. And the last one is the certificate. Look, guys, what's holding you from joining this, right? You can just scan the barcode, or you can go to the link um on the screen, like as you can see that it's a bit.ly/BZ anniversary 2025. You can access the link, or you can scan the barcode to register yourself. Come on, guys, what's holding you? Okay, is it all? For the announcement? I think that's all. Right, Kak Irfan.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Kak Irfan, for helping me, sharing the screen. I mean, Alfan, I'm sorry, for helping me. And I guess we're going to have a photo session. And I think I'd like to call Kaiki to help me taking the photos. Hello, Kaiki, are you there? Okay, I think it's not here yet. Um, okay, as
Yeah, I
the
think I'm gonna take the photo, Reza.
okay, all right then. So before we take the photo, I think I'd like everyone to fill the attendance link by scanning the barcode on the screen, and also you can access the link below the barcode to fill the attendance. The attendance is very important for us to to grow as a community. So please fill the attendance link for the sake of our kid. Okay, I think let's just start with the photo session. I call it fun.
All right, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna take the photo. So there is two slides here actually. So give your best pose, please. So I'll count from three. Okay. So you just
Okay.
have to pose your best pose. Okay. One, two, and three. Okay. One more. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, one more. One slide. Um, give your best pose. One.
Califan, I'm sorry,
Uh-huh.
I think you might want to stop the sharing screen first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm
I think
sorry.
it would be great. It would be
So
great.
do you guys can see my screen? Okay.
It's okay.
One
You
more.
can carry on.
Okay. Wait a second. One more. One, two, and three. All right. So yeah, I think it's done, Kak Reza. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay, thank you very much, Khaled Fan, for helping me once again. I think that's all for the main session. The next one, we will move into the focus group discussion session, or FGD. This is the session where we can practice our English speaking with each other. And don't worry about that, because you guys will be led by a facilitator for each group. And I think the goal of this session is to make sure everyone gets the chance to speak. Everyone gets the chance to speak out their opinion. So please be comfortable. Uh, just say anything you want to say. Do not be afraid. because no one is judging no one in Britzone. So I think I'd like to ask Connie. Connie, are you ready to start the breakout room?
Okay, thank you, Jay. Okay, everyone, be ready. I will spread you to some groups. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. For you guys who are staying here in the main room, it means that you guys will be in the main room. So don't worry about that because Kak Lutfi will be will lead the session for the main room. So I think that's all from me. Kak Lutfi, the stage is yours.
Thank you again, Kak Reza, for giving me the opportunity to leading the main room here with Kak Nurul, Kak Putri, and then Kak Heni, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, my name is Lutfi Lady Salim, but you can call me Lutfi. I live in Bekasi. I'm here to lead the focus group discussion with the topic of somewhere like scholarship, LPDP, or higher study. So that's about me. I want to know, Kak Putri, can you please introduce yourself?
Well, thank you, Kalufi, for the opportunity. Well, Putri, as what is shown on the screen actually, and I mean from Siapa, and well, I'm saying Siapa as well, and I'm actually like the old member from the zones. Then yeah, I'm the old member, so I've been here ever since years already. Like yeah, then now I'm like a lecturer.
Okay. Okay. To be honest, frankly, your voice not clear, Kak Putri. You can fix it up after this, but no worries. So I wanna move to Kak Nurul. How to pronounce your name? Kak Nurul. How to call you, Kak Nurul or Kak Fadla?
Okay, yeah. You can call me Nurul.
All right. Okay.
Mm,
Can you continue to introduce yourself? Where do you live?
okay, let me introduce myself. I'm Nurul Fadlah. For now, actually, I'm from Depok, but now I stay at Pontianak.
Ah, to work or what you did in Pontianak?
Yeah, actually, I've just finished it from program from the our government is PPG program for the teacher. Yeah, and for now, I'm a teacher in elementary school.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
something like I want to do. I mean, it is very excellent opportunity if I can,
Mhm.
teach in elementary school. But anyway, it's great
Yeah.
opportunity. Thank you, Kak Nurul, for letting me know. Move to Kak Heni. Hello, Kak Heni.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good afternoon. This is noon already, actually.
Wait, oh yeah, it's already at noon.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's noon, but feel like you are very excited today. If you are able to open your camera, it's really appreciated. But if you cannot, no worries. You can speak it out.
I'm sorry, I'm just a bit in my leisure time, so I'm not wearing like hijab. So much appreciate if I just stay like here.
Mhm.
So, may I introduce myself? My name is Henry. Currently, I'm staying in South Jakarta. I am just an old member of Britzone. I think I've seen you before. Kalau yes, so I joined Britzone in 2009. But after the pandemic, I don't really come so often. But to here there, lots of things. Currently, I'm also a teacher in one of an intercontinental schools, teaching all levels from nursery to senior high school. But I'm teaching Mandarin using English. That's why I'm still interested in training with them because I still have to use actually had a scholarship for master degree in China, but I've been there in the class for like 1 month only. But due to health problems, I had to go back and I just have to let go my master's degree somehow. So it's interesting that to know if there's any information to still pursue my master's degree in Indonesia without going abroad. So yeah, I would like to know more about it. Maybe I will ask more. Thank you.
I see. Thank you, Kak Henny. Yes. Okay. All right. So we can move to the this is main topic, but it's already we're gonna talk about scholarship and everything about higher study. From Kak Putri, um, do you intend to continue your higher degree to take, higher degree, for example, like PhD? Probably you are already completing your master degree, yes or not? Feel like you are, should be in a PhD.
The question is whether I would like to continue
Yeah,
my study. Is that
yeah,
correct?
correct.
So definitely, of course, I would like to continue. I would like to pursue my PhD, hopefully like in the next few years. But yeah, I still need some support from others, and then I need to plan my research plans and everything. But hopefully, yeah.
Oh, where is it?
Where?
Yeah,
Did you ask
where?
where?
Yeah,
I
like
hope I could
country
continue my work. Yeah, it's in the UK because I was
and UK.
graduated from the UK, alhamdulillah. So I would like to continue my PhD in the UK as well again.
Okay. Again, you mean that you have completed your master degree in the UK, and then you want to pursue? That's great. You need to share with us. Okay, but did
Yeah.
you but did you go to the UK with scholarship when you took master degree?
I did. I was granted the LPDP scholarship back in the 2022. So yeah,
Ah,
it's really like yes.
what
Yeah.
major is it? What majors?
Okay, sorry. My major was I was studying logistics and supply chain management
Supply
in the
chain management.
University of Sheffield. Yeah.
The University of Sheffield. All right. Thank you, Kak Putri, for sharing. And you want to take your PhD in the future? That's really nice. Okay, Kak Nurul, how about you? Do you want to pursue your master degree in the future?
Yeah, if I have a chance for study in abroad, yeah, probably if I have a chance, I want to join for LPDP also. I want to study at York University. Yeah, York University in UK. Yeah, if I have a chance, I want to study there.
Ah, okay. But okay, just like Kak Aldin mentioned that you need to put your effort in Indonesia, and you have to understand the specific problem in Indonesia. What do you think about the problem about teaching in Indonesia? I mean, what do you want to solve, Kak Nurul?
Yeah, if I study in abroad, probably I want to study about how to, because for now, yeah, I work for the uh, part education, so I want to study again for about assessment, because yeah, some of the problem in Indonesia about assessment.
Okay. Because I don't really understand the problem itself, but I believe that you feel that gap and then you want to solve it by studying in the UK, in Europe, something like that. Okay. Thank you, Kak Nurul, for sharing that you want to continue. How about Kak Henny? Do you want to continue to take like PhD probably or postdoctoral because you feel like I think that you have completed
So
your PhD,
I
no?
no,
Okay.
no, I haven't even get my master's degree. I
Mhm.
think I already shared before. I got my scholarship and master's degree, but I had to let it go, which means I basically just became a master's degree student for just 1 whole month, and then I had to return to my own country with heartache, disappointments that I had to let it go because of my health problems. So if I were to have a chance, of course I will take another master's degree, not PhD yet. But well, I would like to go to probably to UK or US. Um, but again, it's not aligned with my own subject, which is Mandarin Chinese, right? So it's best to, if I want to go abroad and continue, I'll go to China, right? So, but I have problem with that. My situation will not allow me to go back there, and I don't feel like it's a traumatic. I have to go back there. So actually, English was my very favorite subject. Somehow, I chose Chinese, looking at the prospect in the future. As you can see nowadays, the China is becoming a very powerful country, right? Very developed. But English was always be my first love. Probably I will have to take the master's degree, maybe in English subject, right? So yeah, it's nice. I would still pursue, but for master.
All right, but do you want to study, I mean, Chinese language?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, because the world is moving, I mean, the world is revolutionizing. I mean, from English to Chinese, probably in the future, Chinese will be, becoming the main language instead of English.
I know, I know. Well, it doesn't mean that I don't want to go back to China. It's just, if it's really possible, I would.
Mm-hmm.
And even though English is my first love for subject,
Yeah.
Chinese will be still my number one must pursue because
Okay.
it will be aligned, right? But I'm also interested into English. But if I can have both, maybe have master degree in English and master degree in Chinese, why not, right? Because
Okay.
one of my lecturer, he's already passed away. He had a lot of titles in front of his name: engineer, doctor. So like, how did he manage to do that? Right.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Okay. Thank you, Kak Heni, for sharing. Back to Kak Putri. Kak Putri, that you mentioned you took master graduate in the University of Sheffield in supply chain management, and then it is a similar question to Kak Nurul. What was the gap did you feel when you are Indonesia and then you continued your master degree in the University of Sheffield, specifically in supply chain, and then did you take any research project?
I probably would like to answer the second question first. I didn't take the research project. However, I did the dissertation. So it's kind of like dissertation is kind of, we called it dissertation for the master's degree there. However, for the PhD, we called it as a thesis. So in my dissertation, that was actually like researching about Indonesia. So I mean, like, it doesn't matter whether you would like to study abroad or you'd like to study within Indonesia. So long as you can help Indonesia to resolve the problem, then I think it will be like a bit more beneficial. And second, next questions about like the gap. Of course, I found like a lot of like differences between Indonesia while I was studying Indonesia and back then in the UK. For example, let's say about the education system, where where we need it to be very like active, to be like very initiative back in the UK rather than Indonesia, because in the UK the lecturer wouldn't ask you whether you are actually like understand the materials or not. So they will just continue straight away with the materials that they're done with the session. So it's actually your initiative to study more and then to research more and then to ask more, most importantly, because they wouldn't ask you. But they are actually really appreciate, not really appreciate, they take into account about your mental health. So that is actually like the big gap differences that I found in Indonesia while studying in the UK. Because in Indonesia, while I was studying my undergrad, they didn't really care about my mental health. They just did the things and then etc. or something like that. But then in the UK, they really asked about like the mental health. Were you okay while studying? Do you need some assistance in studying more about your materials? Or do you need some study planner or some support system, like not support system, like support assistant to help you out with your study? So they will build some kind of like groups then for you if you'd like to get help. So I think that's about it. Yeah. And of course, one more thing that I found very interesting rather than studying in the UK, because there, if you'd like to ask questions to the professor or to the rector or anyone, there's actually having the higher level or higher degree than you don't really need to call with sir or ma'am or something like that. You can just go to them and then you can just go into their office or chat them, send an email to them. They will definitely answer all your questions. So that is actually like the positive sides while you are studying abroad. You can open your mind and then have like more culture differences and then more perspectives from others. Yeah, that's it. Thank you anyway.
Thank you, Kak Putri, for sharing that too much. I mean, that's something that I know from others, but I don't know that this is the gap that you can go on to the the lecture, and then something like gap that you can be supported from the the team of the university to make a plan, something like that. But I have something like, what is the negative one is to studying in the UK, but you can answer it later on, Kak Putri. Just think about it. What is the negative one? Because I want to understand, of course. That's positive thing. No one wants to understand positive thing. Okay, Kak Nurul, I have a question for you. If you want to take a master degree, and you mentioned it that something like assessment in Indonesia is something like you found difficulty in it, but if you want to take a master degree, what kind of research do you want to take? Like specific topic, is it about assessment, or probably you want to go on the assessment, something like topic in assessment, and you want to go on you want to continue your study in the UK, and you can ask Kak Putri, is it good to study in the UK for for having a for education, and bring to Indonesia back? Kak Nurul, please.
Okay. Same question with Putri, right? The question?
Yeah, the same question. What topic do you want to take in the when you want to take master degree? That's the question. That's the actual question. Like assessment, and probably you want to go to the UK
Okay,
to take master
probably
degree in education, and then specific topic about
yeah.
assessment.
I have two choices for now. Yeah, I'm not yet for decide the specific topic that I want to bring from Indonesia if I want to study in abroad. But yeah, I teach for English in elementary school. Yeah, I have the problem for the how to assessment and how to assess. And the second, probably I want to take for the teaching for the second language. Yeah, specifically for the children. Yeah, for moreover, I want to say that if I have to, if I have a chance for learning in Indonesia for master degree, probably I want to take in UNJ because, yeah, probably I can give contribution for Indonesia and do research in Indonesia as well.
Indonesia. Okay, just like Aldin, right? You want to go for domestic university and to solve domestic problem. How about study abroad, Kak Nurul? Do you consider like to study abroad in the UK, in the Australia, Netherlands? Do you,
Okay, I don't know what where I wanna go beside in UK. I only know UK in my head because yeah, for my bachelor degree, I graduated from the English education, so that's why from the first semester until the end, I only know about UK. So and my lecturer always said about York University, and yeah, my lecturer also got the scholarship from York. So that's why from until now, I always dreaming about York University.
ah, all right. Thank you, Kak Nurul. Okay, move to Kaheni. Kaheni, if you continue your master degree, what kind of topic do you want to cover? And then what do you feel the gap in Indonesia itself?
I'm actually concerned with the Indonesian system, education system.
Sorry, education management system, is it?
Education system.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
well, if I were to continue, if it's to China, then it will be the masters of teaching Chinese to speakers of other language. We call it MTC Seoul. Of course, because Chinese is not our main language, right? It will be the third one after English. So uh, it has a lot of basically difference having a local teacher teaching Chinese and having the native teaching Chinese. That's different. And I've experiencing both because once on my first school we had a native, and of course the students compared both of them. I mean the local Chinese teacher and the native Chinese teacher. But if I have a chance to go to other countries like to UK probably, I'm going to get the management. And back again, basically, my concern is about the education system. I also care about the teachers' welfare, just like our recent demo demands, right? Yes. How come we can be the burden of the country? Come on, that's ridiculous. So, uh, that's that's funny because when I was a child, one part of my idealism, I want to be a minister of religion. Now I want to be the minister of education. Suddenly thinking about this education system, thinking about the welfare of the teachers. When you have a good, you know, when we think about the teachers, it means we're going to have well countries, well young students. I mean, yeah, youngsters, right? Then it will be a better country, of course. So yes, I would need to talk about the education system comparing. And the situation was, uh, I was kind of a bit perfectionist person. I just take the experience from in China. This is a very basic thing about pronunciations of letters which are different, right? So me, I would first time I was learning Chinese was in University of Indonesia, and the teachers like very strict. Like when you're wrong, they will directly correct you. But in China, the focus is not about directly fixing, but just to let you speak first. I noticed that. So and that's probably which prevents me to be able to speak English faster than before because I was actually really good academically, grammatically, but when it comes to speaking, I was like too much in my head. How to say correctly? Did I use the right grammar or something like that? Uh, when it comes to China, it's the same thing. It's actually basically all the natives tend to like to tell us, don't think about the grammar, just speak first. While we the Indonesians sometimes like being too perfectionist, you have to do it like this, and then you have to be perfect like this. No, don't do that. It it is discouraging the student to speak more, to elevate. That's what I mean. So yeah, that's one. But other than the UK, that's very interesting. Yeah, because my only experience being abroad studying was in China, which is still the eastern country. Yeah. So the more or less the culture quite the same. Still courtesy and how you address the teachers, but something that they are more casual. I was in a training in Guangzhou, and I find it very funny in the sense of usually when we teach in Indonesia, teachers tend to be very neat. We wear shoes, right? Very looking formal. I think that it was like a training summer class, but the teacher, our lecturer, was just like using summer dress with slippers, and I was like, oh, really? Okay. But
Oh,
that yeah, they teach really well. They just don't force the neatness in their daily life. I don't know when in UK, maybe Miss Putri will tell us more about that, but I noticed that eventually what we really need is actually the knowledge, right? It's not about how we dress or something like that, but it's just something interesting. Okay, I think that's it. So back
okay.
again, my concern will be it's about management and about the education system. That's
Education.
yeah.
Okay, thank you, Kak Heni, for sharing. Let Kak Putri answer it. But before answer the question from from about education, just please answer my previous question about negative in studying in the UK. And then the second one is about, is it good to continue our master degree about education in the UK? What is the benefit? Kak Putri,
Oh,
you good?
there were a lot of questions. I need to answer that. So, back to the first question first about the negative side effects while studying the UK about the education was that about the friends, I could say, about the classmates, the peer, the peer were not really spreading like across the globe, no, but there were some kind of like donations from the Chinese. I'm so sorry to say, but yeah, there's a lot of like donations from the Chinese. Well, you're studying in the UK, any universities in the UK, most of them are, I'm not sure, probably they do have a lot of like money, so therefore they can afford to go there, probably like that. But then if you're looking for some international friends, rather than going to the UK, probably you would like to go to the Europe or probably like going to the Singapore instead, because they both of the countries they do have like widespreading of the international students rather than the UK. That's the first. And then the second one, actually, sorry, because my were actually most of them were coming from the Asian students. I'm afraid they don't really speak English well. So therefore, you really need to have like one of the good strategies for you to be able to communicate with them. So you need to really communicate with them well. Probably using like Google Translate or probably using like the isyarat, the sign language or something like that. So it was very hard for me to talk with them because they're not really like speak up. They were like introverted, probably because they don't really know English much. So therefore they were kind of like ashamed, not ashamed, what could I say? Like mundur, yeah, something like that. Then I
Setback.
say
Yeah.
like that. Oh, I think we're back. No, should I
Yeah.
continue my answer?
But anyway, thank you Kak Putri, Kak Nurul, and then Kak Henny for sharing with us. It's enjoyable moment. Thank you. Back to you, Kak Reza.
Okay. Wow. Such a discussion I heard. Thank you very much, Khalid. Thank you very much for all of the facilitators. Also, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the main room. How's the discussion? Was it nice? How's it? Lovely. Okay. All right. I hope the discussions went well. Now I think let's hear from our group representatives. I hope you guys have chosen one representative from each group. Yeah. So yeah, as I said, each group will share the key takeaway about what they have discussed. So I think I'm just going to call a name. Uh, 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 um, okay, I think I'd like to call Kak Queen. Hello, Kak Queen.
Hai Kak Reza,
Hello, Kak
halo.
Queen. So, have you chosen your representative, Kak?
So I have two members in my room, Katia and Kak Ajuk, but Katia already leave the room. I think so. It's only Kak Ajuk left. So Kak Ajuk, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Kak Queen and Kak Razif. In our group discussion and or in our room, we discussed about the LPDP and about the education, about if we continue our education, what university we will take in abroad or in Indonesia, and then what the research topic that we will take, and then we discuss about the networking and the beneficial about the education or higher education. But the interesting part is about the different networking in bachelor degree and master degree, because we discuss about the networking in bachelor degree is when we have the classmate, the age from our classmate is same. I mean, like we have the the same position after graduating from senior high school, but in master degree we will have the different background, different experience, and of course different age. I mean, our we have the classmate that they maybe have position in their company, or they know their values, and of course they are older than us. So that's the one of the discussion that interests in our room, Queen and Karaze. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Kak Ajuk and also Kak Queen for leading the FGD um group. Okay, I think we can have one more representative from a group. I think I'd like to call Kak Silmi. Hello, Kak Silmi.
Hi Kak, thank you for
Hello.
choosing my room. Okay, so in my room we have Kak Lintang as well as Kak Haris and Kak Erlin. So maybe I would like to call Kak Lintang. Could you please summarize our discussion, Kak Lintang?
Okay, thank you, Kasumi. So we have deeply conversations about our patients and also whether we want to take pursuing our educations. um, whether it's in the domestic or maybe abroad. And we also go a little bit talking about how if we have like work, have a work in the abroad and so on, and so far how our preparations and also what the next that we want to do after we already pursuing our educations. And yeah, hopefully that all of us can achieve our dreams. Thank you.
Thank you, Kak Lintang. Back to you, Kak Reza.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Lintang, and also Kak Silmi for leading the group discussion. So I think that is all for the representative session. I would like to thank everyone, especially all of the representatives. It's always inspiring to see that to know that everyone has uh, their own interest in the topic. Like it's different from each other, and it comes up with a really valuable insight, obviously. So I think we have learned that choosing, LPDP options, which is the domestic scholarship, uh, I think it's just not about the financial support, but also about contributing to the country itself. And to wrap up the session, I think I'd like to call our amazing conductor, Aldin, to give some closing statement.
Okay, thank you, Kak Reza. I just want to say it is important to prepare properly if you want to apply for LPDP. One common mistake is not being clear about their purpose. Many applicants focus too much on academic achievements but forget to explain why their study is important for Indonesia. And another mistake is choosing a program that doesn't align with their long-term goals or national priorities. Lastly, some applicants underestimate the importance of preparation for the interview and essay. So once again, you need to prepare carefully for the LPDP application. Thank you.
Wow. Wow, that was amazing. And thank you very much. I'd like to extend my big thanks to you, Aldin, for sharing your knowledges and experience with us today. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. So, I think let's just move on into the most interesting session, one of the most interesting session. Could you guys guess what we're going to do? Can you guys guess? No? That's right. Game session. Yay. We're going to play game, guys. Imagine playing game. So fun, right? So before we end today's class, please stay still because I think this is going to be fun. Let's just recharge our energy to have some fun with the game session. Once again, we have Kak Irfan, right, to lead this session. So Kak Irfan, the floor is yours.
Why, thank you so much, Kak Raze and Kak Aldin have shared your experience about the scholarship. All right, guys. So today we are going to what called some quizzes. Yeah. So we have already prepared make some questions, random questions about history, about social, about environmental. So guys, you can use your phone and you can open a website and you can join myquiz.com, and after that you fill the code that has already Britzoners share on the screen, guys. All right. And all right. So this okay, sorry. All right. All right. Have you guys already joined? Okay, maybe I can share screen, yeah, because so you can also see in the screen who has already joined. Maybe co-host, maybe please you can add me become host. All right. Kak Koni, maybe you can make me as host in my second akun, Muhammad Irfan.
Oh, oke, wait a second ya, Kak.
Okay, thank you. So I will share the screen so you guys can see who already joined. All right. We have Meow, Ahmad Shahroni. What? Sorry. Okay. We have Mbak Lele, Frodo, Nurul Fadla, Queenie, Ahmad, and Lintang. All right. I want kick this one. No, I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Maybe we can start. But this is 10 participant. Maybe we wait others. Come on, guys. You can open your website, join myquiz.com, and fill the code game.
Yeah, we have 11 people so far in the lobby right now. I think we're still waiting for the rest to join.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right. We can
I
start.
think that's all.
Kak Raze?
Yeah, I think that's all. Oh, 12 people. Okay, nice.
12 people. 13. All right, guys, are you ready? All right. So we start the game. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, are you already finished the questions? All right, so we have the winner here, Meow. All right, Meow, who are you?
Hello, hello.
Oh, Rasha. All right, so guys, I think that's it for us, for me. So we have 2020 questions that represent our upcoming event, Britzone Anniversary 2020. So especially the winner, Meow and Mbak Lele and Noodle, I propose you to join one of our competition that is busy brain battle. So this is this like this our upcoming event, yeah, especially busy brain battle. All right, guys. I think that's it for me. The times I will Karaze, the time is yours, Kak.
Okay, thank you very much, Kak Irfan, for leading such an interesting games. And also congratulations to Kak Rasha as Meow for winning the game and also the third place and also the second place. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the game. So, before we officially close the class, I'd like to remind everyone to fill out the attendance link and also the feedback form. I think the link has been shared in the group chat, right, before by Kak Silmi. Thank you very much. And also, for those who are watching on YouTube right now, you can also find it on the live chat or video description, I guess. Um, what I can say is that your feedback means a lot to us to help Britzone to grow as a community and make the session even better in the future. So that's all for the class. On behalf of the team, I'd like to thank our conductor, Aldin, our facilitators, our game master, and of course, you guys as an amazing participant, both on Zoom and also from YouTube. So I'm Reza, your MC for today's session, and I'm truly honored to guide you throughout this class. See you in the next Britzone event. Until then, take care. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank
Bye bye. See
you.
you in the
Bye.
next.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, YouTube. Bye bye. Bye bye, YouTube.